Hey boys, welcome back to some more Be a Pro, and as you see, Australia vs New Zealand, we have been selected for this test match, which is really cool. I'm really excited, finally got the call up for rep duties, playing for Australia before Queensland, but we'll get to that. And we'll look at the sides here. So obviously a few seasons in, as we look there, the obviously fairly different, but the Warriors side fairly the same, but the Australian side are very different. You know, a lot of new faces. Granville's now the dummy half. You know, the big guys, they're all gone. The Warriors still have pretty much all their big guys because, you know, they're still young. You know, the Smiths, Inglis, Cronk, you know, Slaters, all them. They were old back then, so, you know, they've moved on. And it's a new look Australian side. It may look a little weak, but I actually think it's a pretty realistic looking side. Obviously a few of them, I don't think so, but you know, fairly realistic for the amount of seasons into this. But I will be honest, the Warriors side is a stronger team in my opinion. But you know, Australia have the wild card. They have the draw of myself at the back that can just carry the team. So hopefully we do just that as into the game here. Pretty decent defensive set by the boys, and we're straight through the middle. Tuivasa gets shrugged off, but Tohu Harris actually puts on a big shot. Actually, teammates, he shouldn't be rattling me up that much. Could get an injury, but we do have a chance, and we bump Adam Reynolds into the hole there. That was that was pretty funny actually. He was gonna go straight into the man, but we gave him a little nudge onto the right there. So we put in a neat little grubber, and good chase there. But I think Aaron Woods is the starting front rower still. And just good play by ourselves. Nice inside ball to Ferguson, straight through the gap there, but Tuivasa comes up with another big one-on-one tackle. As a massive hole here, I could not believe it. James Maloney, I think, the man off the ball there, just gets swamped. I thought he was straight through the gap. I can't believe he was tackled. But Adam Reynolds puts out the bomb to the man Tupou, the big target out on the wing here, and that's you know, that's a pretty decent effort, a pretty nice target actually. To have Tupou on the wing, you know, a big tall man up against, who was that, Vadavai? I think it was against Vadavai, who obviously a big man himself, but Vadavai not the best under the high balls, you know, a little you know, a little funny at times. I mean, sometimes Vadavai is just unstoppable. He can catch everything, but then, you know, other games he struggles. As another nice kick by the boys, you know, the halves are putting in work. I think it's mainly Adam Reynolds. I know Maloney is the other half. That's the one player that I'm a little surprised about, because I don't know how old Maloney is in real life, but he's not a young player, so it's a little strange that Maloney is still that he's actually in the Australian side. You know, it would have been cool if, like, you know, a Milford was a 5'8", or you know, someone else. I'm trying to think, maybe Ben Hunt slot into 5'8", you know, someone young, but you know, obviously it's going to have a few guys that I'm not going to agree on. But right here we get a scrum feed, and we throw just the absolute shocker of a pass to Sean Kenny-Dow, who's going to race away and score potentially the equaliser. I was not happy at all. It was I mean, I saw him up in the line there, but I thought, you know, we got such an overlap, we just had to get the ball out and we would have been through. But you know, just a poor pass, and we're going to go into half-time 6-all, and we've had all the ball. We definitely should be ahead by more, but the Warriors' defense, their goal line defense, has been very, very good. I mean, we showed a lot of highlights of our attack, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, some nice playing stuff, but the Warriors were just solid in defense. Very, very solid. So it's obviously going to be a tough test match. Which is nice, you know, our debut test match, and we've had a pretty good start to the game. You know, obviously that one big error, but other than that, I think we've been one of the better players on the ground, getting involved in defense here, putting on a nice couple of hits as they put up a nice attacking bomb. But that man Tupou, just you know, good in attack, good in defense as well, which is good, which is nice. You want it to be good in defense. It's probably, you know, being good in defense is probably more important than the attack. Is Tamalolo here just is beating defenders left and right. We have to come up with the try saver. And they're going to get into position to put up another bomb. And it's a well-placed kick. And it looks like Ben Madalino is just going to drive us back. That was like a perfect set by the... I was going to call them the Warriors, but the New Zealand side here. And it's going to be that man, Tamalolo. He's been devastating in this second half. And he's just going to put that little bit of a right foot step on us and just beat us all ends up. It was a poor defensive effort in the front line, and then a pretty poor effort from us at the back to stop the big man, even though one-on-one, it's going to be a pretty tough task to tackle Tamalolo charging at the line. So, you know, not too much shame in our play, but yeah, Jason has just been absolutely devastating in the second half. So he's made quite a few line breaks, and we are now 6 point down. We try to come up with a big shot there, trying to force the issue, trying to force the dropouts, but I just couldn't quite do it. Been some really nice kicks in this game, but they just they're just escaping the goal. So there's a couple of minutes left in this game. We got to do something. We go straight up the middle. Beautiful ball back to Clemmer. That is starting something. You know, with only a few seconds left. Honestly, we got to do something right now. And it goes out to the left, back to the right here. We get the ball to Tom Simons in the side. He's going to shrug off Tuivasa-Sheck and score out in the corner here. And it's going to be a kick to level it up. I couldn't believe it, dude. It was a pretty hectic final couple of minutes. I mean, we sort of played a big part in Adam Reynolds. The sharpshooter himself kicks the goal to level the game up, and it's going to go into extra time, or golden point I should say, as the Warriors here, Kieran Foran makes a break on the fourth tackle. Not a good time to do it, where we have to come up with a tackle, and we're going to have to sprint back for the kick as well. But fortunately, it's not the best kick by Johnson. He gives us a fair bit of time to actually scoot back and collect that one, so we have a good chance here. And that's a beautiful little pass to Maloney, who does get the offload away. And we're in good position right now, so we just have to line up. We just have to set it up. And Aaron Woods, nice charge there. Doesn't pass it, does the right thing. Tries to get a quick play of the ball. We're back here, looking for the goal. A beautiful pass to us. There is no pressure. Very poor by the by the Kiwis there. They just, it seemed like they weren't anticipating us going for the drop goal, but we nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. And our debut test match has finished in a victory. And we're the match winners, honestly. You know, we came up with one error that game, the intercept, which was a pretty big error, but honestly, we were the head and shoulders best player on the ground, and it's gonna relate to the man of the match. There we go. On debut, we pick up man of the match, and that's it's pretty nice, man. Good to finally play some rep games. You know, got a good team here, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.